Hello, everybody. How are you today? I am so happy to see you. Today, I'm going to be telling you about our core words of the week. And like always, I'm going to show you how I use these words in my house. Okay, so I know you're so excited. Let me show you. Our words of the week are on and off. So on is a one-hit word. If you're using our lamp device, it is right on that home screen. You will see it on. Off is a two-hit word. Okay, so you're gonna hit off and then navigate to this one right here. And if you have any difficulty finding these in your device, reach out to me and let me know. On is a word that we use very, very frequently in the classroom. We also model off a lot as well. These words will give you so much power. You can tell people where you want them to put things on, if you want them to take them off. When you're playing, these words are very, very important. So I hope that you enjoy following along and seeing all of the ways I'm going to use on and off at home today. See you, friends. We are going to make some pretend pizza right now. Okay, so here is my pizza set. And what's really cool about this is you can pick the toppings that you like, and you can either put them on, or if there's toppings you do not like, you can take them off. Okay, so let me show you what I'm going to do with my pizza today. All right, first of all, I am going to take these toppings off. Take it off, take it off, take it off. See, they're Velcro. See how they stick on there? And I just rip them off. Okay? I love pepperoni. So I'm going to find 3 pieces of pepperoni and put each piece on. Okay? So I am going to put it on. I'm going to put another one on. And I'm going to put my last one, my third one, on. Did you see me put the pepperoni on? Would you like a bite? Do you ever help set the table for dinner? If you do, you know that when you're setting the table, there's lots of things you have to put on. Okay, so let me show you what I put on our table when I set the table for dinner. Okay, so first I'm going to put a plate on. There we go. There's one for me. And then I'm going to put another plate on for Mr. Torrance. We'll put his right here. Okay, and then we need some forks. So I'm going to put a fork on the table. And then that was for me. And now I'll put a fork on for Mr. Torrance. There we go. I set the table. Oh, we're all done eating. Our lunch was delicious. Okay, so now I'm going to take those dirty dishes off of the table. So I stack them up, and then I pick everything up, and I clear it off of the table. Now you know, in your kitchen, there are so many things that turn on and turn off. So let's take a look at some of those things. Now, before we even turn anything on or off in the kitchen, I have to turn the lights on. So I'll come over here, and the switch is down. I'm going to flip it up to turn it on. Okay, now my lights are on. What else can I show you that turns on and off? Now, I mean, you know, the sink, I can turn the water on. There it goes. Ooh, better watch out, I'm gonna splash you. And then I just turn the water off. What else could I show you? How about the fan on my microwave? Now listen to this. I'm going to press this button to turn it on. It's kind of noisy. Can you hear me? It's so noisy. I think I'm gonna turn it off. Is that better? Yeah, I turned it off. What else? If I want to bake some cookies, okay, I think we're going to bake some cookies later. I have to turn the oven on. Did you hear me turn it on? But if I change my mind and I'm not quite ready to bake those cookies yet, I'm just gonna turn it off. There we go. I bet there's so many things in your kitchen that turn on and off too. Okay, so if I'm going to wash my hands, I need to put soap on. You know this, we always put soap on. Then we turn on the water and then we wash the soap off and we wash the dirt off. Okay, so if I have dirt on my hands, I get some soap, put the soap on, turn the water on, and then I'm going to scrub and scrub and scrub to get the soap and the dirt off. And when my hands feel and look clean, then I will turn the water off too. Okay. Turn the water off. Okay, if I want to see what is on TV, I have to get the remote. And this right here, this orange button, that's what I have to press to turn my TV on. That is also the button I press when I'm all done watching TV. I press that again to turn it off. Do you want to see me turn it on? There we go. Let's see. Oh, geez. My remote fell off the table. There we go. We turned the TV on. It's time for me to get ready for the day. So I have to put clothes on. I already did that. But it's pretty cold and rainy today. So I'm actually going to put a coat on too. Let me show you. This one out. I'm going to get this hoodie and I am going to put it on. Here we go. Oh, that feels better already. It's so cold outside. I feel better putting that on. But you know what? I'm not going outside yet and I'm starting to feel a little bit hot. I might take it off. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take it off actually. That didn't feel right once I had it on. Whew, I feel better. I thought I wanted that on, but I feel better off. Hello, grown-up helpers. Thank you for following along with me today. I hope that this video gave you lots of ideas of how you can integrate on and off into your already established routines and things that you already do and play and talk about at home. These are super basic words, right? We think about on and off, and to us it seems as essential and basic as it can get. But these prepositional words are sometimes pretty tricky for our kids. I see kids and hear kids a lot of times interchangeably using on and in. And that can make a huge difference. If you want me to put something, on the shelf versus in the box, those are two very different places, on or in. And so being able to, concretely and precisely and specifically indicate that you want something on somewhere or you want to put something on, that's important. And that's an important skill for your child. Off too gives you so much power. If they have that coat on and they're walking around the house, I want this off, I'm hot. There's no there's no worse feeling than being hot or itchy or uncomfortable. So having the power to tell you that they want you to take something off, or if they're cold and they want something on, this gives so much power to your child and can make a huge difference in their world. Whenever you are playing, these words are really important. Put it on, take it off, okay? Especially with a lot of pretend play. Moving people through houses or dressing the baby, some of the other things that I showed you in the video. So these are important words when you're playing, when you are existing just for functionality. I want this jacket off right now. That's such an important thing to be able to communicate to someone. And the beauty of these words is that if your child is way past the one word level, you can integrate so many more core words with these, and just create 2-word utterances, 3-word, 4-word, and just really expand their language. On, put it on now, put your coat on now, put your blue coat on now. And so I just went from 1 word to 5 words, very, very easily. Important words to your child too. And then, so we can add so many core words to it, but then also so many fringe words, maybe you are putting lotion on. lotion on face, on arms, on belly, on legs, you know, whenever you are giving them a bath. Okay, we need to rinse the soap off your head, off your face, off your arms, and you can just add some of those fringe words in. You know, fringe words are words that typically have like one meaning, and it's pretty static, okay? There's so many different ways you can use on, but a face is a face, okay? There's not a billion different meanings for the word face, but these fringe words are important too. So if we have a way that we can easily integrate both core and fringe words, that's a beautiful thing. Okay, if you have any questions, I know in the past I've given you all a ton of packets about core words and fringe words and the importance of them and the use of them in your home. But if you ever want additional resources about that, or you're interested or curious about what I'm talking about, you know, feel free to comment on this or reach out, and I'd be happy to provide you with those things. As you all know, I'm like a speech nerd and I could just go on and on and on. But I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thank you, as always, for following along with me. And thank you so much for just being such an active participant and facilitator in your child's communication at home right now. I couldn't ask for more. All of you families are just absolutely amazing. So I will talk to you all soon. Thank you. Bye.